What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. This is it for the 2016 Audi S3. We bought this car almost 2 years ago, traded in my wife's Lexus IS300 to get this while we ordered and waited for the 2024 Audi RS3. RS3 has arrived, had some traveling to do that we used the S3 for. This has been an awesome car. It's so fun to drive, it's fast, handles amazing, it's got good tech for being on the older side, and it's one of the very few S3s, first gens, that was custom ordered in Riviera Blue. Super cool. Of course, now we have the Turbo Blue RS3. So, what are your thoughts? You love the car.
Yeah, I'm sad. I really don't want to sell it, but we have to. I don't need two cars.
So now we're gonna go ahead and wash it up. It is pretty dirty from our trip to Michigan, of course, just covered in dirt. Luckily, we didn't drive through any snow, so it stayed nice and clean. For the most part, we had some rain. So let's clean this thing up and then put it back to stock. And then later on, we'll get the exhaust off and then drop it off on consignment and say goodbye to the S3. Alright, car is coming together, cleaning up nicely. This car always looks so good, as you can tell. So next up, we are going to remove the Arma-Speed carbon fiber air intake. This thing sounds so cool. Really wakes up the awesome sound qualities of a turbo engine. So we have all the stock stuff here. We'll just time lapse that. So we're gonna get that off. She's working on vacuuming the interior. This car's Premium Plus, it's got navigation, Bang & Olufsen, black optics performance, nice black interior. Cleaning up nicely. Definitely comes together well. Air intake is officially off. That only took like 20 minutes to do. Here's just a quick look at it for those of you interested. All genuine carbon fiber. I mean, obviously Arma-Speed is amazing with their quality. Got the whole box, the tube, and then the snorkel. A few little accessories with it as well. Car cleans up so well. Yeah, you can't hear me over that. That is a loud vacuum. But yeah, car's looking really good. This thing cleans so nicely. Interior looking good. All right, one wheel down, 3 to go. The black optic wheels are back on the S3. In the meantime, RS3, we haven't washed it since we bought it. She's doing a killer job at getting this thing nice and clean. This car's growing on us a lot. We really like what the S3 has to offer. But the RS3, now that we have broken it in more, we've got a modification on it already and starting to push the car a little bit harder. It reminds me so much of the GTR, which is so cool to say that. This is actually the exact same price that I paid for my GTR 6 years ago. So kind of crazy to see what is now GTR money when you compare 6 years ago. But how's the RS3 coming? Is she looking good?
Yes.
Are you sad to see the S3 go, but starting to like this more, you think?
Yes and no.
Yes and no?
Still gonna miss the S3.
Because you had an A3 years before. I think when I first met you.
Before.
Yeah, right when we met, you were just selling the A3.
Yes.
So you've had all three series.
That one wasn't as fun as the S3 though.
Yeah, S3's been sweet. Like, really can't complain.
I know, I love it. The color is what I'm gonna miss the most, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit lighter.
Because seeing them together, I know they're different.
Yeah, Riviera is way brighter. Turbo's a lot darker. When they're not together, it definitely is super bright. But as we modify and drive the RS3 more, getting more used to it, just the new tech, steering feel is a little bit more electronic versus manual and mechanical with the S3. But seriously, I can't say enough good things about the car. But all right, she's clean. Let's now quickly get on all 3 tires. And just like that, we have one clean Audi S3 rocking those black optics wheels. Car still looks good with them. I am leaving the H&R springs on the car. That was a lot of work to install the lowering springs for this car, and it's just not worth taking them off. I actually sold the stock springs on this car last year sometime. Given it's only a $300 part, used value is maybe 150 bucks. It's not worth spending all day to put the stock ones back on. And I sold the stock ones for $80. So just not worth it. So it's gonna be sitting on the H&R springs. Magnetic ride suspension works perfectly with them, obviously. And still looks fine even with the less aggressive offset for the stock wheels. Got the front lip off, and then we gotta pop the rear lip off. RS3 looks beautiful, nice and clean. Definitely need to do some window tint ceramic coating and get that thing in tip-top shape. Also got to remove these stickers. We got the wifey for speed and of course our sticker on the side. Now the wheels, of course the ESR wheels. I've never owned a car with a square setup, and I may have forgot to rotate the tires in 2 years. So the fronts are going to need replacing. They do have some cord showing. The rear tires are in perfect condition. As you can tell, the tread is perfect. So this is the rear tire looking really good. And then the front tire, we got cords. These are super nice Pilot Sport all season 4s. Really good, I was super happy with them. And then these are the ESR wheels. Same ones I had on my white Supra for my first set. And then here's the front lip, 3-piece lip. It's a plastic material, but it did look pretty cool on the car. All right, on second thought, looking at that rear wing, so the adhesive on that isn't the normal 3M tape, which is actually easily removable. It's more of a jelly design tape, which might be an absolute pain to remove. The wing looks great on this. This isn't too expensive of a wing. We carry them on our website, they're 150 bucks. So use value on that, I mean, maybe $60, $70 anyways. So maybe we'll just leave the wing on the car. What do you guys think? It does fit the gloss black theme with the black optics package. And again, it's super inexpensive. So I might just leave that way. I don't have to spend all that time cleaning the adhesive off. But yeah, car does look really good with all the gloss black. All right, on to the next day. We had to go to my parents' house to do the exhaust since I don't have the storage for it at our house. But that does mean Maddie is gonna be in the video. She hasn't been in a video in quite a while, but she's gonna help us put the stock exhaust on the S3, get the AWE exhaust off, then we'll top off the tire pressure and head to the dealership. All right, there we go with the exhaust off, AWE. Got the black tips on it. Of course, we'll have to clean it up. It's been off the car for 2 years, and Maddie's been doing a great job helping. Maddie, I think your ball's underneath the car though. So Maddie's basically been whimpering around. Hey, go get your ball. Let's get that for you, buddy. What? All right, well, Maddie's having a good time. All right, we have made it now to Champion Car Company, where we're gonna have the S3 on consignment. Looks like we are in some good company. They always have some amazing cars, as you would expect. But this is now gonna be kind of the last time seeing the 2 bright blue cars together, Riviera and Turbo. Been a fun experience with the S3. And now let's get her listed. All right, so on to an alternate ending to today's video. Some things changed since I filmed everything. So the timeline that you just saw, the first clips were all filmed December 28th on Thursday. That's when we swapped the intake, the wheels, and detailed the S3. That Friday, December 29th, we did the exhaust and then headed to Champion Car Company to drop it off for consignment. Today is now 1 week later. Today is January 5th. the car sold yesterday. So the car sold in less than a week on consignment. And yesterday I met a guy, he drove from Florida in his S3 and bought all the parts from the S3. So everything literally sold yesterday. And you guys are now watching this video on Saturday, which is tomorrow from the time I'm filming this video. I was planning to post this video tomorrow, Saturday, but everything sold since then. So I just want to give a huge shout out. I'm so impressed with the guys at Champion Car Company getting the S3 sold for my asking price within 1 week. Absolutely awesome job. I've been working with them for so many years. They've sold almost every car I've ever owned. My brother's Tacoma, they sold in less than a week last year. My buddy's STI, they sold that car in less than a week. The old Lexus IS 300 that my wife had before the S3, they sold in a short time, and my GTR, and it goes on and on many years back. But seriously, for those of you looking to sell a car, don't even waste your time trying to do it privately or anything like that. Do consignment. It makes it so much easier. I posted the S3 on the Audi page, which is where I did sell all the parts, and everybody commented saying I was 10 grand over. Well, guess what? To all the Facebook people who don't know the used car market, our custom ordered Riviera Blue S3 sold top dollar. Crazy thing is, we owned that car for 2 years, 10,000 miles. We bought it for about 35 grand. We sold it for 34 grand. So $1,000 loss over 2 years owning that car. And given the tax write-off, since that was a business car, the content made and everything like that, absolutely didn't even lose any money owning that car. So it was a great car. My wife really did truly grow to love that car. That was probably her first car that she's ever had that she really liked. So kind of sad to see it go. However, now that it's been a week out of the house, out of the garage and everything, you know, like anything, out of sight, out of mind. So we're now pretty much fully invested in the RS3, really growing on us, loving the power, loving the refinements and the upgrade from the old car. But we truly loved the S3, and we hope the new owner enjoys it as much as we did. But that is it now. My new ending for today's video had an ending that I filmed last Friday, which is now irrelevant because everything sold. But check out Champion Car Company down in the description below. If you're looking to buy or sell, seriously contact them. They helped us find that S3. We found it in California, and they shipped it here for us. So awesome place to work, and car sold just like that. Didn't lose any money on that car either, which was awesome. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for RS3 content over the next several years.